Hello, my dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are enjoying the studies at your home and you are staying safe, healthy, washing your hands regular basis. In this duration, when we all knows that we have to stay home so that we can save our nation. So, may I just ask you students, for example, that if it is a request by our Prime Minister to stay home, stay safe, everyone should be at home. If we all are with him and staying at home, it means we are doing whatever he is saying. Am I right? Yes. Actually, I am asking this because our next unit, Unit 2, includes again two chapters. One is a poem, one is a chapter. And here, the good coincidence is this, that our poem name is Teamwork. Actually, we are already working in a team. Whatever our Prime Minister suggests for us, we are doing accordingly. So this is the only reason that we are able to fight against coronavirus. So when we work together, when we do whatever others expect from us, then only we can be a successful on our target. Am I right? Great. So here comes the new poem of your Unit 2. The name is Teamwork. Hope everyone is ready with the pen and paper. Great. Now write it down. Unit 2. Poem name Teamwork. So here you can see if they are playing together. If they are dancing together. Hope students, all of you also like to work and play with others. Do you think that you can play alone or you can work alone only? Always you need a help. At that time it's called a teamwork. So let's go ahead and see the next pic of this. Wow. I believe that all of you are going to enjoy this poem because this poem is actually based on our today's situation. So I'm just going to recite this poem first of all you, and thereafter I will explain you the poem. So let's sing and dance. Teamwork, teamwork, together we can make our dream work. Then we will share the joy of what we have done. Teamwork, everyone. It's fun to shoot the basketball through the hoop. But if nobody passes, then nobody shoots. And the relay race just can't go on if nobody wants to pass the baton. We are the parts that make up the whole, and we have got our eyes on a common goal. Sometimes it can be a big plus when a you or a me becomes an us. Very nice poem, and if I can try to say, there is no name of your author. So it's just a normal poem they have given you. They have not given the author name here or the poet or poetess name. We will check when we will teach you in your class that whether any poet name is there or not. But this is the poem which is basically based on teamwork. Now let me explain you students. When we are talking about a teamwork, it means when we work together, then only we can make our dream work. It means when we work together, then only we achieve our target, our aim, our goal. So it means we can fulfill our dream. Hope all of you have understood. Great. And then we will share the joy of what we have done. It means when you work in a team, students, always you feel joy. For example, when you're working alone, nobody is there to talk to you. But when you're working in a team, you're working in a team. Sometimes some jokes are going on. When you're working together, at that time, you share the happiest moment together. So this is how when you work together, actually you are not only working together, you are sharing the joy also. So this is all called your teamwork. Now if we talk about the second paragraph, they have given you two examples, students. In sports, basketball. Do you think basketball you can play alone? For example, I pass the ball to you, then only you will just try to throw the ball in the basketball court, right? But if nobody is there to throw a ball to you, do you think that you can just fight against anyone that I have to shoot this ball in this court or on that court? When there is nobody, it means there is no one and you're not going to shoot the ball anywhere. When in a game there is a possibilities that you will win or lose, then only you enjoy playing. So this is the same situation in basketball. It's a fun to shoot the basketball through the hoop where we uh, put the ball, that thing called hoop. So what they are telling you, that it's actually a fun when you shoot that ball, when you try to put that ball under the hoop, and when it's not passing, then you're sad, but when it's going through, then you're happy. But if nobody passes, then nobody shoots. Simple thing. If nobody will pass you the ball, it means nobody will shoot that ball. And the relay race, all of you must have remembered that in our annual sports day we had our relay race also. In relay race, what happens actually, this race is actually a linking race. It means starting line is somewhere, finishing line is somewhere, but in between of this starting line and finishing line, the participants are standing on a different distance. For example, 100 meter, you are starting, and thereafter you have to complete till 100 meters only, and at that 100 meter you have to pass a baton. Baton is a actually a circular kind of thing which they prepare to complete the relay race. It looks like folded paper, you can call the circular folded paper, cylindrical paper type of thing that is there. So after that, again half 100 meter, again another team will start running, and they will pass the baton to the third team, and thereafter third one will again pass on to the fourth one, and this is how this race ended. So relay race itself means it's a connecting, it's a teamwork. So if there is in a relay race, if there is no baton, it means if there is no such object to pass, then there is no race. And if there is no one who can pass the baton, how you can complete the relay race? This is a simple logic, students. When we work in a team, then only we achieve our target or our goal. Third paragraph, we are the parts that make up a whole. For example, I believe students, most of you have played the blocks games, right? On mobile phones also, and when you were kid, your mom or dad purchased you the house blocks and different blocks. When you join them, you can make house also. When you join them, you can make a robot also. And in our mobile phones, when you join the blocks, then you can pass the stage, and then you can come to the next stage. This is how beautiful it is when we unblock different things, when we join different things, then we can make another different thing which is a beautiful thing, right? So this is again make up the whole means, then it means we are trying to join the small particles, and these small particles becomes the whole, a complete one. And we have got our eyes on a common goal. It means, for example, I give you one project on English, right? If I tell you that you have to make a project of a chapter where might I have told you a story, right? I have suggested that one will become this actor, one will become another part, another character, one will make one chart, another one will make one tree, another one will make some you can call some kind of pops which is required for that play. And at that time, when we at last when we see that play or that conversation, when that act in front of us, everything is included without anything. For example, if I have given for the responsibility to make a tree to someone, and if that person is not going to make that tree, it means in that act or in that play, that tree is missing, so our act is not completed. But when we all of us together think of a common goal, that all of your goal is that you have to perform in front of your teachers on a topic which I might have given you. For that, these required things are required at that time. And this is how you actually go for a common goal. This is actually trying to tell by the poet that you have to work on a common goal. Sometimes it can be a big plus when a you or me becomes an us. So very simple thing, students. When you are a, you is a here is a singular. If I talk about a one student, a me, I am a single one. But when me and you get together, sit together, we become us. It means I'm not alone, you are not alone. Now we are together. We, you and me becomes we, and we means many. It means when all of us will work together, then it becomes a big plus. It means that can be a help for that actually project. That whatever the project or whatever the target, whatever the job is given to you, when we meet together, when we work together, at that time it is helpful or easy for us to achieve our goal. Hope all of you have understood what a fantastic poem it is on a teamwork, that how when we work in a team, then only we can achieve whatever we want in our life. There are few word meanings also there. You can write it down also if you have not able to see. I'm just going to read it out for you. The first word is teamwork. Teamwork means combined efforts of a group. Combined efforts of a group. Hoop. Hoop is a wooden or iron ring trundled along by a child. Write it down. Wooden or iron ring trundled along by child. Number 3, passes. Passes means move around. Relay race, I have explained you also. Race between teams of which each person does part of the distance. Relay race, race between teams of which each person does part of the distance. Now the last, baton. Baton, it's a short tube or stick carried in relay race. Baton, short tube or stick carried in relay race. So hope all of you have enjoyed the poem. It's a lovely poem. I believe when I will send you the worksheet, I will send you the poem also. Try to remember this poem. When our schools will open, we will do activity on this poem. So stay safe and stay healthy at your home, students.